Hello everybody. So here I welcome you to this class. So today we are going to discuss about poem Wind, which is in the ninth textbook Behind. Okay. So Wind poem hereby written by Subramanyam Bharati, who is a Tamil poet. So actually Wind is originally written in Tamil language. Later it is translated into English language. It is translated into English language by A.K. Ramanujan, okay, who is very talented translator in India. Okay, yes. So this is a little bit of introduction part. So let us we move on to the poem right now. So wind, the wind is the very natural phenomenon. So it is a natural phenomenon, you know that. Okay, so wind, it's a very wonderful thing, but sometimes it blows very rapidly, okay, like storm. Okay, wind blows strongly and causes destructive things to human being, also animals, other animals. So it is the wind becomes very distraction. So in this poem, the wind is discussed as so many things. So let us we understand this poem very interestingly. Okay, yes. So we are going to read the lesson now. Wind, come softly. Here poet talking to whom? Wind. Okay, here poet talking to wind, and how the wind destructs the things around us. Okay, wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought the rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. So here, the poet talking to the winds, and the wind's qualities. Okay, poet is explaining the wind qualities in very fantastic way, and its destructive qualities discussed in here in this poem. So wind, come softly. Wind should be come softly as a gentle child. Okay, yes. Don't break the shutters of the windows. So it shutters of the windows, scatters the paper all over, threw down the books on the shelf. So if wind began to flow very rapidly, so these things will happen very often. Okay, so the wind began to blow very rapidly. The first thing is all the windows shutters will gone and scatters the paper all around. So through the books come down the come it means come down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. Here poet talking to the wind. Look what you did. You threw them all down. You threw them all down. All down means you threw them all the shutters of the windows, scatter the papers, throw down the books all around on the which are on the shelf. You come downs all of this. You tore the pages. You tore the pages of the books. So you distracts all the things. You brought rain again. You come downs. You threw them all around, but again you bring the rain again, which is very strong phenomenon. Okay, wind is not a small thing. If wind began to blow, everything has to fall. everything has to come down, isn't it? So nobody, it means nobody can stop the wind. Wind itself blows very rapidly. Wind distracts everything, including big buildings, large sizes of rocks, large sizes of trees. Complete nature will come down because of the wind. So wind has its own energy, has its own power. You brought rain again. You're very clever at poking fun at weaklings. You're very clever. The poet explaining the poet talking to the wind. You are very clever. Okay, poet talking to the wind. You're very clever. You are poking fun at the weaklings. Poking fun means making fun of the weaklings. Weaklings means here, weaklings mean one who is weak. Okay, one who is weak uh, involves in destructive quality of wind in very. Okay, he destroyed, it means weak, one who is weak, he destroys, he destroyed due to the wind. Frail means physically weak, which is very physically weak. He will go down because of the strong wind. Here see, frail, crumbling houses means houses were come down. Crumbling doors, one who it means which are weak doors, they were come down. Crumbling rafters, crumbling rafters, crumbling here nothing but a come down. Crumbling means come down. If the strong wind began to blow, everything has to crumble. Everything has to crumble, isn't it? Everything has to come down. So crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters. Rafters is beams of the house. Okay, here sloping beams supporting the roofs. Okay, so beams are very important to make the buildings. So which are the it means which are supporting to the roofs. Yes, so crumbling wood, crumbling bodies which are very who is very weak, crumbling lives including animals. One who is weak, which are the weak animals are there, which are the weak persons, they will all come down because of the strong wind. Okay, here the first sentence of this poem, wind, come softly. Softly means here wind has to come softly, like a child. Okay, it gives very cool experience to us. When wind began to very slowly, it becomes very cool experience. It becomes very cool in to our body. So it's a child. Okay, so first sentence, wind come softly, means like a child. Then poet explains the destructive qualities of wind, like youth. Youth means youth, very young boy or girl, so with a destructive mind. Okay, so young boys, young girls, they have a very energetic powers, energy minds, energy powers, so full of energy. Okay, but destructive minds, destructive qualities. Okay, yes, here wind compared to youth, compared to young boy or a girl, so who has a very energies and also destructive mind. Okay, yes, so then we discuss, then we let us we move on to forward. Crumbling hearts. Crumbling hearts means one who has a very weak heart, means weak personality, weak feelings. So those who are very weak, those which are very weak houses, weak doors, weak woods, weak rafters, they will all come down because of the strong wind. Yes, the wind god. Here, wind compared to a god, him called as the wind god. It's called as in Indian culture Vayu Deva. Okay, you called Vayu Deva. It means Vayu means wind. Wind god means Vayu Deva. The wind god blow grain free of chaff, separate grain from husk by blowing on it. So the it means in Kannada, I have a explanation in Kannada. So ಸುಗ್ಗಿ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಗಾಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜೋಳ ಗೋಧಿಯನ್ನು ತೂರುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನ್ನೋ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ it means blow grain free of chaff. Okay, something dust were there. So it means farmers and some were women. So they are all blow grain here, and there is due to the separates of chops, some dusts were there. This is called as a winnow. Okay, here the wind god winnows and crushes them all. Crushes them all means here wind also winnows. Wind also winnows. So here in this winnowing acting, in this winnowing function, the weak people all going to come down. So one who strongs will remain. One who strongs will remain. All were weak persons, they are all come down. Yes, so he won't do what you tell him. He won't do, okay, he won't hear something that you tell him. Okay, yes, so come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Firmly is a very steadily. Practice to form the body, make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. Flourish means grow, rapidly grow. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. So here the first it means initial part of poem, wind called as it means wind has to come softly, then explains its very destructive qualities. So also the it means the adversaries of wind. Okay, adversaries of wind also has to, it means they are come, but we don't oppose the wind. We cannot oppose the wind. It's a natural phenomenon. Okay, once it comes, it has not stopped by people. Okay, so we as a human beings, if we tell something to wind, he won't do, he will not going to hear that. So come, so don't go opposed to the wind. So please come, let's build strong homes. So here poet makes out of the, it means makes out of the solutions to the strong wind. So it means what we has to do because of the strong wind. Let's build the strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Okay, we have to build strong homes. We have to bring very firm doors. Firm means here firm means here very steady, unshakable, unwavering. Okay, unwavering means very power, very energetic house, very energetic doors. Practice to form the body, practice to form the body, do exercises and make the body firm, make the body stud is very important in in this country, in this also world, in this world. So people has to make the body steady, make the body very firm. Firm means steady, unshakable. Yes, make the heart steadfast. Okay, if any situation comes at you, you must stay with that, and you must stay with that with full of control. Face it and make them make it means make it out very wonderful. Yes. So do this, and the wind will be friends with us. So wind has to be with us as friends. Okay, the wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. So when wind began to blow, if certain strong fires was there, the moment wind began to blow, the fire began to roar and flourish in a very big way, isn't it? So that is why his friendship is good. His friendship is good. We must praise him every day. So here poet explains the very uh, interesting qualities of wind. So wind is not bad. Wind is not bad, it's a natural phenomenon. So whatever the qualities of it, we have to face. It means how we have to face. We have to make strong homes. It means firm doors, firm body also. We have to make friendship with this. Okay, this is very important. Okay, understand this. So here we praise him. So we are in a culture, Indian culture. We are all here. So we must praise all of the natural phenomena, wind, water. So everything we bow down, we have to bow down to all, isn't it? We are all it means including, it means who are in this country. We are all Indian culture-ish men and women also. We are all must bow down to wind, air and natural phenomena. Okay, we are here because of the nature. So here wind, it means Subramanyam Bharati explains the wind very interestingly. Okay, we have to bow down to everything which is in the nature. So this is explained here very phenomenally. So you must understand this poem. So this is about all this poem. So here some literary devices were used in this poem. See, first it is a free verse. So in this poem there is no rhyme scheme is there. So only free verse is there. So next anaphora is there. So anaphora is, so 2-3 sentences started in same words, like see, to second and third, fourth sentences begin with don't. So this is called as a anaphora. Okay, so also you in a 6th, 7th and 8th sentence started by the you. So this is called as the anaphora device. This is kind of a anaphora. So this is also for personification is there. Personification is nothing but a, so comparing inhuman thing to living thing, isn't it? So wind compared here, wind called as a you. Wind called as a you, he. It means wind comparing into the living thing, isn't it? So wind called as a god here. So this is called as a personification. So after the personification, repetition is also here. Repetition means repeating. Okay, repeating certain words is called as a repetition. Okay, or also uh, alliteration. Alliteration is also about the repeating the consonant sound. Here, wind, God, windows, ver sound is repeating. So this is called as a repetition. Also symbolism. Here, symbolism was a one thing. Symbols to another thing. Here, wind. Symbols to destructive qualities like wind. Wind symbols the god. Wind symbols the very destructive quality. So this is called as a symbolism. So this is all about this class. In this class we discussed this poem uh, very wonderfully. So I hope you understand. So any questions that you have, you must ask through comments. Also you can share your problems to my personal number. Thank you very much, all of you.